For some time we didn't have a new challenge, but now that we have, let's do it. So the first part is just to create the project or to initiate the project. But since I'm not going to use the Business Application Studio, I had to prepare the dev environment. Basically, you can copy from the repository that I'm going to provide on the description. But yeah, it's basically the same ones as before. So let's start. I'm not going to through all of this. You should. I have already done it, so I'm just going to do the important parts. So since I don't have this wizard on VS Code, I just need to copy this and initiate the project like this. And then I can just run it, right? No, first I need to install the packages. And after installing the package, I can start. Okay. And you should have all of these files. So I'm just going to save these files. I don't want this information on the README, but all the rest I want to commit init week 1. Okay. And now we can test. So we should have hit here like they have. If this wants to initiate. The first time that I run this asked me for a username and password. And you can see the usernames that they provide by CDSenv. And if you come here on the top, you have these users, and you just need to put, for example, Alice without the password, and you have access to the data. And they basically want us to change the index now. So we have another page as the start page. So if you go back and refresh, now we have this, and if you want to go to Launchpad, we just need to click here and it goes back. Okay. So yeah, that's what they're explaining. Now they want us to, now this is the part of the challenge, and basically they just want us to install these plugins. So let's do it. I'm going to stop the start and going to use CDS Watch. And on this side, I'm going to run this command to add the plugin. And now this should change exactly. So first part is done, is the installation. The second part is to compare. So you just need to come here, and as you see, no, we want to go to the metadata. So as you can see, this is the structure, and if we now use this one, so v2, we have a different structure of the data. So that's the bonus 1. And for the bonus 2, we can come here and we can see the different options. And if you don't know how you can use them on the package.json, the trick I did was, for example, try to understand how it works. And if you can see, we have this name here, so we have this here, and we have plugin true and build true. So same thing from here. The default is true, build is true. So if we want to change our path of the v2 data, we can just come here and see that this is the one, or we could just try changing until we see this last line changing. But basically we can just then come to the package.json and pay attention to this line here. So basically, if we add CDS, how do I know it's CDS? It's because in here they say that under the section CDS cov2 app. So that's what I'm going to do. Cov2 app. And in here, I'm going to use now the path. And I'm going to use the copy paste v2. And if we save, we have an error. And that's because we don't have a comma. And yeah, so now we have our new path here. And for us to see if it's working, we can just come here, and this shouldn't work anymore. And instead, if we use copy paste, we have our new path. And yeah, it's complete.